about all the other champions in that division? You got Scott Quinn, Carl Frampton, Guillermo Rigondeaux.
I'm gonna get the opportunity, boy. You working your ass off, don't you?
Hey, that's what we do. That's what we do.
There's Boxing Nation. I see it, baby. Y'all the man.
That's what it is.
I love what you're doing for boxing.
Thank you, man.
Don't stop. Keep on going strong. Keep on going hard. A lot of big fights coming this year. A lot of big fights.
Why would you put this Kovalev Award winner pound for pound #1 as opposed to Roman Chocolatito Gonzalez like some commentators?
Well, I don't really know a lot of Chocolatito's opponents. You know what I mean? And when Chocolatito's finishing fight, and he's fun to watch. Don't get me wrong. He's great to watch. He's exciting. He's got a lot of offensive prowess. But when you're finishing fights with your eyes closed, homie, you're not pound for pound. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you can't be getting hit like that. You know, pound for pound means offense and defense. And he's a fun fighter to watch. He's you know, excitement value. I think that's the problem with the media here. The media in this country especially, they forget. They don't understand that excitement value and ability and effectiveness. Excitement value and effectiveness are two different things. And sometimes they don't go in the same room at all. Sometimes they're actually in two different rooms. Sometimes they can be mixed together, but a lot of the times effectiveness and excitement value are in totally different rooms. Arturo Gatti was exciting as hell. He was never going to be the #1 pound for pound guy. You know what I'm saying? So Chocolatito's exciting as hell. He's effective to a degree. I don't know how effective he is finishing fights with his eyes closed, though. You know what I mean? You're getting touched a little too much. The defense is part of the effective part of fighting. You know, it's effectiveness. It's defense too. So, you know, that's why Vladimir Klitschko never got any credit. That's why guys like Pernell Whitaker a lot of times never got any credit. You know, effectiveness is effectiveness. It's not get it twisted with excitement value. Let's not be like these people that just become fans. If you're gonna criticize, you gotta criticize the whole spectrum of things.
Do you believe the reason why some fans or even media members do that because they can't separate their personal emotions from talking about the facts?
Yeah, absolutely. Because you know it's natural to want to root for the guy who gets your adrenaline pumping, gets your blood flow. Oh man, this guy is something. Oh man, you want to root for him. Now all of a sudden you start creating scenarios in your mind. Like, oh, he's the best. What is he the best at? Getting hit? You know what I'm saying? Like, what is he the best at? You know, some of these guys are effective offensive fighters, but for me, a pound for pound great. Top pound for pound guy has to have the effectiveness offensively and defensively. You got to show me something complete so that I can put you in with any style and you can be effective and you can beat him. You can effectively beat that style. You know?
With the exception of the two guys in this fight, who would you say right now at the moment has displayed that to you, that completeness?
Terence Crawford. Lomachenko. You know, you know, you're gonna probably think I'm crazy. Kell Brook has showed me that, but again, the Golovkin fight is at middleweight. You know, I thought Kell Brook was doing very good against Golovkin, and a naturally smaller guy. That guy's bigger, stronger, but he was showing me a lot of that. I think Errol Spence has the possibility, the talent to do it. You know, again, I'm not saying these guys are gonna be #1 pound for pound. These are all guys that I think have the potential to really show a lot. You know,
who at heavyweight?
At heavyweight. I know it's not a heavyweight that's going to stick out to me, but there's some really good heavyweights. You know, there's some fun heavyweights. They've made the weight class great again. Made the weight class great again. No, make heavyweights great again, folks. Come on, guys. Let's do it. No, but I think they have made heavyweights fun again. I'd say that, you know, because you have so many various styles and effective fighters, you know, like Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua. You have Joseph Parker and Andy Ruiz about to get it on as well. You know, Klitschko's still lingering.
On the same level, though?
Yeah, it's possible. It's possible they're on the same level, but you know, they're all pretty good. You know, one thing. Here's the thing, man. When somebody's so good, he doesn't allow anybody else who's pretty good to like come up and show that. You know, like, Roy Jones was so good that we never got to see how Eric Harding was actually a good fighter. You know what I'm saying? We never got to see that because, you know, he beat him and then Harding fell off. Harding lost a little bit of his desire because sometimes you get beat, you just lose that desire. You know, Harding kind of fell off. You know, so you don't know how many times, you know, you may have found these great fighters have beaten some of these pretty good fighters and may have developed a little more, but they just ran into the top guy, you know? So I don't know. You know, I feel like all these guys are at about the same level, but they're all pretty good. But I don't know if a prime Klitschko would have beat them all. Maybe so, maybe no. I don't know.
Was that difficult for you to stay in it, like when you fought Cotto? Mm-hmm. I mean, you guys were both undefeated at the time.
Yeah.
It was a tough fight. You lost. Was it difficult for you to still have that hunger and have that mentality after that fight?
No, because for me, you know, first of all, I knew that money was going to last me for life, so I was like, I can't go back to where I come from, bro. You know, I got to make more money. Otherwise, I'm going where I came from. Number one. And number two, I hadn't been a world champion yet, so, you know, I haven't come so close, and not getting it, for me, left me with that kind of unfulfilled dream, and I wanted to go get that, you know. So, you know, everybody's a little bit different. You know, some people kind of, you know, they're not as mentally strong. I don't know.
The last big fight, you predicted it perfectly, Colin. you were the betting whisperer.
Oh.
If you had Pacquiao Mayweather, who are, if people listen to your podcast and listen to your video,
There's not very many big fights. There's not very many big fights that I can tell you.
you've been known to lay a point or two.
I know, but that, this is. I tell you what, you want me to know? This is not a fight you bet. You can't even bet the over/under in this fight, bro, because this shit could just end. You know what I mean? So this is not a fight you bet. If I'm telling you to bet it, you know what I mean? If I want my advice, this is not a fight you bet, and I'm not going to bet this fight because that's how confident I am in my prediction. That I don't think it's very. I think it's a flip flop. Even the over/under is a flip flop because this shit could just end.
2 quick questions. Conor McGregor, Floyd Mayweather, should it happen?
No.
Will it happen?
No. Listen, I'm all for anybody going to get theirs and going to get their money. I'm all about it. I don't hate on that. But it's 2 different sports. It's a ridiculous fight in a boxing ring, and it's a ridiculous fight in a cage. It's a ridiculous fight with either guy having the advantage in their respective domain to the point that it'll be a ridiculous advantage. So no, I don't believe it.
And you've been outspoken with Pacquiao Vargas. Did you see it, and what did you think of Pacquiao?
I saw highlights of it. He looked all right, energetic, He got hit a little bit, though. I don't know. It's a good win. Listen, you beat a guy 10 years younger than you, it's a good win. What
do you think about Pacquiao Lomachenko? They're talking about maybe doing that fight.
Pacquiao Lomachenko? Hey, fuck, you know what, bro? Today we could talk about Pacquiao and Andre Ward. Tomorrow we could talk about Pacquiao Lomachenko. Fuck weight class. This guy just does it. This guy goes up and down. Fuck it.
Walter's Lomachenko is next week. You might as well give us your breakdown on that.
I think both of those guys are tremendous fighters. I give the edge to Lomachenko. Also, it's been a year since Walter's fought. It's a shame that he couldn't get a tune-up before this fight. Because this is a very big fight. You don't want to go into it cold.
Hi, you're watching Dante's Boxing Nation.